we shall discuss what is the Fourier series and how to find out the Fourier series of a function. So let us start with the topic Fourier series. The name of the topic is Fourier series. Now let us understand what is the Fourier series. First of all, we should have a function of a variable x, and it should be a periodic function. Periodic function mean f of x plus t should be equal to f of x. Then t is said to be the period of the periodic function fx. Periodicity mean the function repeat its value after passing through this period of time or period of interval. For example, sine theta is a periodic function with period 2 pi. What does it mean? It means sine of theta plus 2 pi is somewhat same as sine of theta. This is the meaning of a periodicity of a function. So 2 pi is the period in that case. Similarly, cos of theta is also a periodic function with the period 2 pi. One more thing which we require in finding out the Fourier series, that what is the meaning of even function and what is the meaning of odd function. We all know that sine of a minus theta is minus sine theta. This means the function is odd function. But cos of a minus theta is cos theta. This means function is even function. So we have the statement that if f of minus x is the same as fx, then the function is even function. And if minus of f of minus of x is minus fx, then function is odd function. So we must require these two definitions also, even function and odd function. So we all know that all the trigonometric functions are periodic function, in which we have a sine function, cos function. If sine is a periodic, then it's a reciprocal. Cosecant theta is also periodic with the period 2 pi. And if cos is periodic, then it's a reciprocal term. Secant of theta is also periodic with the period 2 pi. But we also remember that tangent theta and cotangent theta is also periodic function, but with the period pi. So we must know the period of the functions also. Now, if we want to find out the Fourier series, then function should be periodic one, and it can be written, the Fourier series of f of x can be written as a naught by 2 plus summation n is 1 to infinity a n cos of nx plus dn sine of nx. So this is the Fourier series we have. This is the Fourier series for the periodic function fx, and n is varying from 1 to infinity. This formula is also known as Euler series formula, and a0, an, and bn are said to be as Euler constants. Euler constants, and which we have to find out with the help of certain formulas again. So one more thing, this function is a periodic function f of x in the period c to c plus 2 pi. Sorry, interval. We can also say it as interval. The interval of the function is c to c plus 2 pi. Clearly, it has a period 2 pi because upper limit c plus 2 pi minus lower limit will give you 2 pi. So function is periodic, no doubt about that. It's function f of x. But the function is defined in the interval, in the general interval c to c plus 2 pi. So this is the series. We must remember this formula or statement of the Fourier series. And A0, An are Bn, and these Euler constants can also be found with the help of these formulas. That is 1 over pi c2 c plus 2 pi into f of x dx. To f of x dx. This is the formula for first Euler constant. Similarly, 1 over pi, the interval is integration within the interval c to c plus 2 pi f of x into cos of nx dx. This is the second Euler constant. And third Euler constant is 1 over pi c2 c plus 2 pi f of x into sine of nx dx. So these are three formulas for finding out three Euler constants A0, An and Bn. See, our simple work is to find out the values of these three constants A0, An and Bn and substitute the values of these three constants in equation number 1 and write down the required series. This is our ultimate aim. Let's see, if we observe A0, An, Bn minutely, we just have to integrate the function within these intervals. That's it. So we must be well aware about the rules of integration properly so that we can integrate the required integrand in a right manner. So our ultimate aim is to find out the integration of these three integrals. Now, the question may come for two cases. Case number 1, if c is 0, so if c is 0, then this interval can be written as 0 to 2 pi by substituting c0. And clearly the period is again 2 pi because upper limit 2 pi minus lower limit 0. That becomes 2 pi. Function is periodic, period is again 2 pi, but the limits have been changed from 0 to 2 pi. And the formulas become, first formula is A0. Correspondingly, we can change the formulas 1 over pi 0 to 2 pi f of x dx, and similarly an is 1 over pi 0 to 2 pi f of x into cos of nx dx, and bn is 1 over pi 0 to 2 pi f of x into sine of nx dx. Just we have changed the formulas by changing the limits. So this is the first particular case. The question will come in particular form. The question will not come in the form of c to c plus 2 pi. This is the general formula. But the question will come in the form of case number 1 and case number 2. Let us discuss about case number 2. The case number 2 is if c is minus pi. So if c is minus pi, then this interval will become minus pi to pi. And we will write down the corresponding formulas with the interval minus pi to pi. That is 1 over pi minus pi to pi f of x dx. An will be 1 over pi minus pi to pi f of x into cos of nx dx, and similarly bn will be 1 over pi minus pi 2 pi f of x into sine of nx dx. So we can write down all the three Euler constants for the particular case when c is equal to minus pi. So we must be well aware about these two cases because the question will come in these two forms. Now, let us move to the question in the next page. Find out the Fourier series of the function f of x is equal to 1 over 4 1 over 4 pi minus x square, and the interval of the function is 0 to 2 pi. Now it is the particular case number 1. So let the Fourier series be f of x is a naught by 2 plus summation n is 1 to infinity a n cos of nx plus bn sine of nx. You can name it as equation number 1. Now you can find out the three Euler constants a0, an, bn one by one. The first formula is 1 over pi. The limits are 0 to 2 pi f of x dx. Now 1 over pi, you can integrate the given function within the limits 0 to within the limits 0 to 2 pi, and the function is 1 over 4 pi minus x square dx. Now 1 by 4 pi, the integration is pi minus x cube upon 3 into minus 1. You all know the rules of integration, that how I have integrated it. Now what it come out to be minus 1 upon 12 pi, and when you substitute the upper limit, that is pi minus 2 pi, that will be minus pi cube, and for the lower limit 0, that will also be minus pi cube. Minus will be adjusted over here, that will be pi square upon 6. So this is the value of first Euler constant. Now we can find out the value of second Euler constant 1 an, that is 1 over pi 0 to 2 pi f of x into cos of nx dx. Substitute the value of the function 1 over 4 pi minus 4 pi minus x whole square cos of nx dx. 4 can be taken out because it is a constant. Now you can integrate this integral by taking this as a first function and this as second function. First function as it is, integral of second, integral of cos of nx comes out to be, that is sine mx over n. The limits are 0 to 2 pi, and integral 0 to 2 pi derivative of first term, that is 2 pi minus x. This will be the derivative of the first term, and integration of again the derivative of minus x will be minus 1, and integral of second, integration of cos is sine nx over n dx. Close the bracket. Now you can substitute the limits. When you substitute upper limit here, sine of n into 2 pi, sine 2n pi, Remember, sine all multiple of pi are 0. You can use this rule. Sine n pi is always 0 for all n. So I am going to use this rule, and upper limit will give us 0, and for lower limit sine 0 is 0. This will be 0. Minus and minus will be plus, and 2 can be taken out. The n can also be written out in the denominator. 0 to 2 pi, pi minus x into sine of nx dx. Close the bracket. You can integrate it again. 2 can be taken out, and that becomes 1 over 2n pi, and can also be written out. First function as it is. What is the first function? Pi minus x. Integration of a sine, that is minus cos of nx over n. The limits are 0 to 2 pi minus 0 to 2 pi. Derivative of a pi minus x, that is minus 1. And the integration of a sine nx is minus cos of nx over n into dx. 1 over 2n pi, 1 over 2n pi, it is written out, and you will write that is when you substitute 2 pi here, 1 minus can be written here. Pi minus 2 pi is minus pi, that is minus pi for upper limit, and the cos of 2n pi, remember, cos of 2n pi is equal to minus 1 raised to power 2n. That is always be an, a positive one, because 2 times n, whether n is even or whether n is odd, 2 times of that will always give you even quantity, and minus 1 ka minus 1 raised to power even power is always will always give you 1. So that is minus pi, and the cos of 2n pi will give you 1 upon n. And for lower limit 0, that come out to be minus pi minus 0 is pi, cos 0 is 1, and that will be minus pi by n. And this is minus and minus plus, and this is minus. Integration of cosine is sine nx upon n square within the limits 0 to 2 pi. Now, you just see for upper limit 2 pi, sine all multiple of pi are 0, and for lower limit 0, sine 0 is 0. So this integral and this term will vanish, and what do you get? That is 1 over 2 n pi. This is multiplying, minus and minus will be positive, that is 2 pi over n. So ultimately what will you get? 1 over n square. So this is the value of a second Euler constant an. So we can compute now the third Euler constant, next page. And the third Euler constant is Bn by the formula 1 over pi 0 to 2 pi f of x into sine of nx dx. You can substitute the value of the function, that is 1 by 4 pi minus x square, and that is the sine of nx into dx. Now you can integrate it. You see, by taking this as a first function and this sine of nx as second function. So first function as it is, integration of sine is minus of cos nx upon n. The limits are 0 to 2 pi minus integral 0 to 2 pi derivative of a first function, that is 2 pi minus x, and the derivative of pi minus x is minus 1, and integration of sine is minus of cos nx over n into dx. Now you can substitute the limits.
हेलो माइक चेक हेलो।
हेलो साहिल।
ओए की बनया यार। ओए चुप कर यार रोशन की भैन चो कन्न पाड़ते।
मैक चेक क्यों बोल रहा है
साहिल
भाई?
की बनया क्लास खत्म?
पता नहीं यार, यार मैं तो ज्वाइन है लेफ्ट आई ਜਾਂਦਾ।
सर एकदम लेफ्ट कर गए।
आशीष, मिलन,
क्या हुआ मंटू भाई?
कहाँ भाग गए सर वो?
हाँ, कहाँ गए सर पता नहीं।
तब पढ़ाई लिखाई हो रहा है रुपेश?
अरे भाई कुछ नहीं यार, बस सोते हैं आजकल। मोबाइल चला के सोते हैं बस, और कोई काम नहीं है।
अच्छा, समझ में आ रहा मैथ?
मैं भाई पढ़ता कहूँ बस मिनिमाइज करके, कुछ और ही
हाँ, और क्या
काम
करते
करता
रहता
हूँ।
मिनिमाइज करके?
कुछ और काम करता हूँ। तो पढ़ ही रहा होगा, बुक ले लिया?